Hey, Dino Bob here. Hey, we got this 13 completed and wanted to go over some stuff with you on another segment of this 2013 GT500. We talked earlier about a few simple mods we were going to do and attempt some tuning. What we found out from SCT, they were able to send us an XCal 3. They didn't have any really information on this car or any tunes that we could use or type value files. They were able to send us a stock tune, and they didn't really know if we could alter, load. We were kind of on our own, so we were a little nervous about that. But when we did hook it up in data log, we were only able to pick up spark and RPMs, and it didn't really have a data log for this particular car, but it had one for a Coyote engine with a stick shift. So we went with that. We were able to pick up spark and RPM, and we started there. What we did find out is there was two spark tables for this particular car. This car was delivered with a 91 octane spark table, which was very low. I mean, even it was 15 total degrees, and at 220 degrees of engine temps, it was taking 3 out on top of that. So it was negative and only went up to maybe 12 total. And we did notice when this car came in from Dynatech that put the headers on it and the cats, that the pipes were somewhat blue, so I knew it was burning a lot of fuel in the pipes, and the car was a little sluggish, even though it made tremendous power. But once we data logged and we seen that situation, then it was a matter to figure out how we could actually load more timing in the car. It took quite a bit of investigating. Brian here at the shop was able to work on the computer, and we were able to take the other table that was in there and put that in the one file. When we went to the borderline knock table, which is where you look at your spark table, it actually gave us 5. It had the 191, which was in the car, then it had 4, which was basically the same, and it was at higher table. We also noticed it looks like they may be ramping up next year to do an E85. Maybe, maybe you can run both fuels from kind of what we're seeing. It looks like it's kind of going that way. Don't know nothing about it, but just from looking at how they build this tuner, it's a good possibility. But let's move on from that. I know we talked about, we could make 50, 70, maybe 100 horse. We ended up with 70 horsepower, 70 foot-pounds of torque more. And it worked out very well. The basic changes we did, we went from a 2.65 upper at 12 pounds of boost to a 2.45 upper at 14 pounds of boost. Then we went with the Series 3 throttle body that we built. That flows 1430 CFM. That's 675 bucks, and that was the biggest restriction. And we did that, and then we did some blending and blueprinting of the blower, and we were able to add spark tip. Now this car, when we ran this thing, and it was 11.0 on the air fuel. Now it's rich, and but when we went to the max transfer function, we tried to adjust, it would not adjust. It was not going to let us adjust that table. We couldn't figure it out. I'm sure SCT will very soon. So the car's still running at 11.0, so we did leave something on the table there. But we had looked at, this particular math has a 4-wire math, where our shop car has like a 6-wire. We were trying to make some changes, we couldn't. So we did not attempt to put our old cold air intake on it at this time. The customer's picking up the car here this morning. We've got to get it wrapped up, get it delivered, and we will get the car back in here, I'm sure. SCT's working on being able to unlock some of these tuning structures and stuff where maybe we can get a little bit more out. But hey, I'm pretty thrilled. We did pick up 70 horse, 70 torque. I'm going to test drive it right now, kind of see how it goes, and we'll show you some of the graphs. And it was a very simple kit. The motor still appears totally stock. I don't think this will affect your warranty in any way. And the only other thing we changed was the spark plugs. I did put that number 8 plug in there, gapped at 32. Works quite well. So I'm going to go ahead and test drive it, and then we'll get a little bit back with you on how it felt. So thanks, and we'll see you in a bit.